Manchester United are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, Kvaratskhelia is a player who can do some serious damage. He brings a lovely intensity to that left flank and thrives on getting into half spaces. I think his biggest strength is his footwork, his ability on the ball. He's just so skillful at going past defenders and getting good delivery into the box. This guy is really one to watch out for.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Played into space. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Haaland. Can he finish? It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. David Villa, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Haaland in acres of space out wide. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, played right into his path. David Villa! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Villa really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Neymar, played into space. Nicely worked. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's beautifully weighted. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Flashes it across. And that has put paid to that. Hakimi. And it's Vitinha. Knocks it into... And the shot! Pass somewhat off target, brilliantly cut out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking. Well, looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Off the post! Gem! An absolute gem! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Rudiger cuts it out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Look at the space here. Neymar takes a shot! Oh, what has happened here?
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Vinicius Junior.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And no, that was never going to make it. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's having a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Has a look and place it forward. Floated through. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It'll be a throw-in.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the pass is intercepted. There's the shot! In he goes again! What a wonderful goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to...
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Manchester United are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And we are already promptly back underway. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Probing pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, Red, nice interception. No luck with that dink over the top. Casemiro looking to play him in. McAllister. Now it's Vinicius. Goes for goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
That has been cut short. Vardiol. Nicely weighted ball. It's come to nothing. Now it's Vinicius Junior. David Villa receives it in a good position here. Rudiger.
The attendance for this match was 29,514.
60 minutes played. That has not gone well. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into... Chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And that has been clubbed away. And that was nowhere near his best. Modric. Neymar. Fernando Torres. No way through. And that has left him in a heap. And Casemiro. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, no joy this time.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Gets his head on it! Vinicius Junior looking to be a menace in the final third. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He is through here. And this is Modric. Oh, can he finish? And that would have won it.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Number 21.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 20, Kvaratskhelia. Number 24, Valio.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Hazard. Number 47, Phil Foden. Number 33,
Triol.
Calafiori. Number 22,
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Substitutions taking place. Substitution.
Koundé gets rid without sophistication. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for options for movement. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's had it taken off him. Valverde, he's found a way through. So much. Shot at goal! He's got a goal! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
2 up, and he's decided to go for it. Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Coming on the field is number 14, Van Nistelrooy. 2 added minutes has been indicated.
Hazard. Oh, what a ball! Opts to play it back. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Manchester United present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. That is some save from Khan! Well, would you believe that?
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
And we have our very first corner. Big header! It's fallen kindly here! And that was very necessary. And with that, the final whistle. Manchester United are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief could draw great satisfaction from it. Fernando Torres, voted man of the match and... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's match.
The excitement already
Manchester
palpable.
United against Italy.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running.
Christian Vieri will be so important today, Peter. He's a player that can hurt you in so many different ways.
And what might they be?
Well, he's got the power to bully defenders, the ability to hold up the ball, but what impresses me most about him is the pace to run in behind. Sometimes you really can go route one with him and he'll just do the rest. The guy's a tank.
Showing good feet. Swept in. It's Neymar! It's hit the upright. Pele. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Pirlo. Back into the middle. Bellingham. Neymar. And it's Fernando Torres. Dink through. He's in a great position here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Manchester United with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, there's a probing ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Quality ball. Pele. Oh, Pele! Cleared without hesitation. Koundé. That's Bellingham. Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Haaland finds himself offside. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. That's a good... And a shot! Goal, Italy! And Italy score first. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Number 12, Pele.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Manchester United are behind here, despite their domination of possession. It's gone out for a throw-in. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar. And the pass is intercepted.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Bellingham. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. That pass has been well intercepted. Great vision. Oh, easy pickings there. Neymar. Modric.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Now it's Vieri. Not the most accurate pass. Casemiro. Vieri. Plays a sharp little ball here. Casemiro just eases him off the ball. They've got a corner here. Pirlo, the regular corner taker. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Italy have got it back and they'll have another go. Looking for options for move. Shot at goal!
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Neymar. Played over towards the opposite flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
And it's Modric. It's Bellingham. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Modric showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that's a key interception. Referee's given a throw. Baggio crosses. And that's another good win of the ball. Now who's going to be first to this? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
2 added minutes has been
Neymar.
indicated.
Casemiro. Some really good ball movement. Can he get on the end of this? Takes a shot! It's in! Manchester United are back on level terms. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Manchester United are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Substitution in progress.
Italy get the second half started. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Van Basten. Lampard has it out wide and in space. And that has been knocked clear. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Now it's Torres. Can he spark a counter here? He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Luis Suarez. Lampard. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Rudiger. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Neymar. Looking for the run. That has been cut short. Tries to play it through. And this is Van Basten. And this is Luis Suarez. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Casemiro. Neymar. Seedorf. Well, that looks a good ball through. It's Van Basten! Dealt with nicely by the defence. This looks promising. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but it's Torres! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Casemiro is there, and he can pick it up. Short changes him with that pass. Searching pass he's played there. The ball goes in. Up he goes! And that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Cannavaro cuts it out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Modric. Looking for a runner. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Chance here to counter.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 23, Modric. Coming on the field is number 14,
And it's Fernando Torres.
Federico Valverde.
Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Chance!
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And here's Torres. Cross goes in there. So what can they make of this? Nedved. That's a nicely shaped ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. Good ball, good take. And he's away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nicely aimed pass. And a chance! Goal, Italy! Into the lead once more.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
After 84 minutes is number 14, Marco van Basten. Substitution for Manchester United. Number 17, Erling Haaland. Number 20, Fernando Torres. Coming on the field, number 9, Messi. Number 11, Mbappe.
Manchester United making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Italy take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
De Bruyne. And it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Van Basten.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement. Italy really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Messi. Threads one in. Played through for him. Oh, just skip shoots! He has done it! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's...
And that is as far as it goes. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result in my opinion.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Manchester United.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the team.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Depay. Oh, super ball. And that was very necessary. The Netherlands have got it back and they'll have another go. The Netherlands disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Looking to play him in. Cross needs to be good. Rudiger is there and he can get that clear. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
It's very hard to miss this guy, Haaland, when there's all 6'4" of him. A player with great football pedigree in his family, remembering his father played in the English top flight. The most talked about man in football. He's really one of a kind and marauds his way around the pitch.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Now the ball in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Frimpong. Threads one in. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The Netherlands with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That has been knocked clear.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
And it's Denzel Dumfries. Nicely weighted ball. Dumfries with the delivery. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Fernando Torres. Neymar. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And here's Modric. Fernando Torres. Gakpo. For Kluivert. And it's Frimpong. De Jong. Torres. De Ligt gets across to intercept that. Now it's Reinders. And no, that was never going to make it. Fernando Torres. That's Rudiger. That's really well manoeuvred. Opts for safety. And it's Neymar. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Gakpo. And it's Reinders. Not the most accurate pass. That's a cute ball. De Ligt spots it and intercepts. Frimpong. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Dumfries providing an outlet on that flank. Koundé attempts a clearance. Can he get it through? Timber has it out wide and in space. Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Timber is flagged offside. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Now it's Torres. Now that's well seen too. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Memphis Depay. Now it's Gakpo. He's found a way through. Oh, sweet feet. Timber's cross. There's the header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
And the first half is done. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How to look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So, off we go once more.
Manchester United really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
And he's whipped it across. Could be danger here. Dumfries chooses to go cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Memphis Depay. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, cracking ball. Nicely spread. Dumfries tries across.
The Netherlands clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And here's Bellingham. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Gakpo. Timber. And here's Depay. Played through into space. Dumfries receives it in a wide position. And they've got rid. And they're back on the ball again. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Now it's Torres. Great vision. It's Neymar! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Frimpong. Now Dumfries. This ended up in no man's land. Haaland. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And it's De Jong. And this is Depay. Frimpong. It's a promising position. Cleared away.
The Netherlands really have been poor. Wayward service is becoming more and more costly.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, shooting chance! And he's heaved it away.
Substitution in progress.
Frimpong could try cutting inside here. He gets big! Oh, he's been caught napping! And he's gone backward here.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Neymar cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Shoots! And yes, it's there! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
After 82
Oh, one moment
minutes,
you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay...
Torres! And that would have won it.
Fernando Torres really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
And he's had a shot! Oh, and that should have been two.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Crossing.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
That is good alertness. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And this is Neymar. Reinders.
2 added minutes
De
has
Jong.
been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Oh, well played. Robbie might just make this. And here's Torres. Messi. Great chance! He scored! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. And there goes the final whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work.
And a quick reminder today that parking in the
How
area
would you sum
around
up
the
what we've
stadium
witnessed,
is strictly
Jim?
forbidden.
Manchester United
Please use
definitely
parking
impressing me
provided by
here,
the club or any other
especially
paid
the way
parking
that
facilities
attack
in the
clicked.
area.
Whether it was link-up play, running in...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
United States against Manchester United.
Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
I don't think I've seen a player as complete as the Czech cannon.
Nedved.
Terrific header! That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Out for a throw. Nedved. Modric. That has been cut short.
Van Basten really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's Neymar! Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's there to clear it. Mbappe. Modric gets a foot in here. Now it's Mbappe. It's a searching pass. Oh, can he finish? Deftly away. It'll be a throw-in. And it's Modric. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now it's Mbappe. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Torres. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That's a nicely shaped ball.
Van Basten! Lovely idea, just didn't get it right.
I actually fancied him to score then, but we should give the keeper credit for doing his bit.
Ambitious ball here. He won't be happy with that one. Rudiger. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
And here's Torres. And the shot! It's bounced back off the post. They're back in possession and ready to go again. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that has not gone well. Modric. No way through. No, that's been intercepted. Neymar. Quality ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Nedved showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Neymar.
Oh, sweet feet.
Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Knocks it into space. Well read, nice interception. Koundé, Casemiro, Modric, and they're quick to get it back. And it's Modric. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now this could be a takes a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Modric. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. He's on it, can he get away?
And he's surging through. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying.
And now,
Would you review the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Oh, just skips past his man. And he's there to retrieve it. Looking for a runner. Oh, that's well spotted. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Van Basten. Well, that pass isn't the best. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And it's Koundé. Koundé
Was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Xabi Alonso with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Chance, surely!
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, that comes down as wasteful again. The pass broke the line and the finish, I think, broke a few hearts.
Substitution in progress.
Manchester United choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, easy pickings there.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Fernando Torres.
And that's a simple one for the keeper.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Always onto this.
He's through, now is he in? Real chance!
A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
That was really positive from him. He was far too good for those defenders and nearly scored a cracker.
Substitution for United States.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on the field is number 23, Van Nistelrooy.
Manchester United have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Mbappe is herring after that one. Modric conjures time and space where few can. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. Nedved. And he's picked out the run. He has found the way through. And he welcomes it in. Chance for a shot! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Well, we expected better, and so did he.
Neymar.
Now it's Mbappe. And the through ball. Now Mbappe. Decent chance!
It's in! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
The United States have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Good ball over the top.
Oh, that's a big chance! And that has been clubbed away.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And he's had it nicked away.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
It's a threatening ball. Adams clears.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
And he's picked out the run.
And Van Nistelrooy! And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
The United States could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
He's had it taken off him.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Looking for the run.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left.
It's a mighty effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Looking to play him in.
Now that looks a decent ball.
Can he get on the end of this? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that will be it. Manchester United perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
Quick reminder today, please.
How would you
have
summarise
your
what we've
entry
seen
tickets
today
at
then,
hand,
Jim?
as it's time
Well,
to
Peter,
announce today's
I really
winning
couldn't
watching
see
number.
what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Modric. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Out to the left it goes. Doku, he has found the way through. Doku! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, there's the clearance. Modric. And it's Modric. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Played out wide. Ah, he's given it... Can he finish? There it is! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Casemiro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Haaland. He tries a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
And he's been shifted off it. And he's lost his man here. And this is Neymar.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look. And the shot! And it's come back out to him. Caught offside that time. Ah, he's had it taken off him. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's fabulous. Good ball, good take. Haaland! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's tried one! That is decidedly lacking.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Gravenberg gathers from the goal kick. Casemiro. And this is Modric. He's found a way through. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Van der Ven did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Modric. Defending was strong and firm. Doku. He's a sharp little ball here. Modric. Neymar. Oh, it's come loose. It's Vinicius Junior. Great vision. That ball looks a good one.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Doku puts the ball. Haaland! And the keeper's there to save.
Vinicius Junior.
Of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
That was lovely, that.
He's got away. Can he get it through? He's shifting through the gears here. Goes for a shot! Decent enough try. Manchester United with the corner. They're first.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And he's managed to get free. Can he finish? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mateus Cunha actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Point-blank header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Oh, that's clever. Odo. Not the most accurate pass. Now this could be a chance. It's Neymar! It's off target and by quite a way. Throw in. Doku. Ambitious ball here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Pass somewhat off target. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So off we go once more.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now can he find a finish? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Rafinha. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Punched away. Well read, and the danger is averted. Hazard receives it in a good position here. That is ended up in no man's land, and he's intervened well there. Koundé tries to play it through. Koundé is in a really good position out wide. Koundé showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he welcomes it in. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Can he get on the end of this? Odo calmly anticipates. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, just skips Mbappe! Oh, denied brilliantly. brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's a pretty loose pass. And no, that was never going to make it.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Showing good feet. Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying...
Shapes to shoot! He scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it. Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Spread neatly. He's having a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Time and again they are repelled. Neymar cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility.
Terrific header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game.